kaya, Mr. President. So in that sense, let me close, Mr. President, by saying, let's take a second look in having a new local government code, giving more decentralization. Actually, I will push the envelope dahil nakatingin sa akin si Robin Padilla na may kakampi siyang mabigat. Kakampi po niya si Dr. Jose Rizal na nagsabing federalismo ang dapat sa Pilipinas. So Mr. President, there are system changes that can help our country. But it won't happen kung may problema tayo sa demokrasya. Sabi ng Pangulo, I am president not only of my family. And it is worth yung palakpak na binigay sa kanya. But can we add, the president is also not only the president of the administration, he is also president of the opposition. And respectfully, I believe that Senator Bato is fleeing unjustly because he cannot get justice. I believe Senator Jinggoy and Senator Marcoleta are political prisoners, and that if it wasn't weaponized, they will be able to at least go out on bail. So, Mr. President, these are things that we should talk about as a Senate. Beyond politics, beyond emotions. Sabihin nyo na mali ako, but should they be allowed to attend the impeachment? Sabihin nyo na mali ako, and they're not political prisoners, but are they getting the justice? Pantay-pantay ba ang hustisya o selective justice po tayo ngayon? Mr. President, I don't know if there's a slide, but if there is, please put it on. So, ang huling tanong nung anak, Tay, ang daling sabihin, common vision. Pero ano yung common vision na yan? Actually, nasa preamble ng ating Constitution. And allow me to read it. We, the sovereign Filipino people, imploring the aid of Almighty God, in order to build a just and humane society and establish a government that shall embody our ideals and aspiration, promote the common good, conserve and develop our patrimony, and secure to ourselves and our posterity the blessing of independence and democracy, under the rule of law and a regime of truth, justice, freedom, love, equality, and peace, do hereby ordain this Constitution. Anak, ito ang batas ng ating bansa. Pero may mas mataas na batas dito, ang batas ng Diyos. Anak, ang isang bansa na hindi niya kilala ang kanyang sarili, yung walang identity, walang mangyayari. So Mr. President, let me put that forward. Whether as individuals, as a community, as a country, let me quote Dr. Miles Monroe, identity is important. Who am I? Second, what am I meant to do? A question of purpose. What is the purpose of the Philippine nation? And third, destiny. What am I meant to do? If we understand the preamble of the Constitution, we understand the law of God, we understand our destiny, purpose, and identity, we will be on our way. So let me close by telling our mga anak, manampalataya po tayo, anak. Let us believe, but let us act. Faith without action is dead. Sabi sa Jeremiah 29:11, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope in a future. But it is followed by Jeremiah 29:12 and 13. Then you will call upon me and come to pray to me, and I will listen to you. You will seek me and find me, and you will seek me with all your heart. So that's my prayer today, Mr. President, that despite the toxic politics, despite our disagreements, let us all seek God and have faith that when we seek Him, we will find Him. And when we find Him, He will show us His plans to prosper us and not to harm us, plans to give us hope in the future. Thank you, dear colleagues, for this opportunity.